Jeffrey McWaters founded the Amerigroup Corporation with a bold idea. He wanted to build a business focused solely on meeting the healthcare needs of low-income families enrolled in publicly funded programs such as Medicaid. Forbes magazine has praised Amerigroup twice as one of America's best managed companies. Jeffrey has been cited as the Virginia Entrepreneur of the Year, as well as being listed as one of the 100 most influential Americans in healthcare by Modern Healthcare magazine.
Well, my first job was a great job. Right out of the University of Kentucky, got hired by Ernst & Young in Nashville. And I was at it a full 9 months when they laid me off. Well, okay, they fired me. But it's funny, I did come back from that in 1999, Ernst & Young made me the Mid-Atlantic Region Entrepreneur of the Year. So it was a good turnaround, and it was a great experience for me. But you learn things, when you have failures sometimes. And so I learned some things about myself and made improvements. I would probably have to say, to some degree, survival. I had to have a job. Right out of college, I had to start to make a living, and I paid my way through most of my college, about half I would say. And plus I just, loved what was going on in American business, healthcare in particular. From a very early age, I was involved in healthcare. My parents were involved kind of indirectly in healthcare, and really enjoyed serving and enjoyed trying my leadership skills out. So all of those things contributed, I think. I think my family, having a strong family and having a wife that was able to help with the kids when I had to be at business meetings and late nights meetings and those kinds of things, travel. I think having good family background, the ethics and integrity that I learned as a child, I think those have been big contributors for me. Well, I think networking is very important. I continue to stay in touch with old bosses and colleagues. I've had good long-term working relationships. So many people tend to, not stay in touch with their friends in business. Those networks are vital. I think, though, the real key is this notion I spoke of earlier of ethics and integrity in everything that you do. I think there's a certain way you carry yourself so that no one will ever ask you to do something improper. And once they know what you're about and the ethics that you stand for, you're really going to have a real opportunity to excel in business, because you won't have issues with ethics and integrity. Well, being a person of faith, Jesus Christ has been the greatest influence in my life, and something that my faith has been very important to me, and I think a tremendous part of my success. I don't think I'd be here today speaking to you if it wasn't for the changes that have occurred throughout my life through my relationship with Christ and my church that I've been a part of over the years. It's just been a very important part. There's been, I mentioned old bosses and friends. There's just a lot of people that have come alongside me in times of need and in times of victory, and friends that probably didn't know it at the time, but they were just making a tremendous impact on me and being helpful and encouraging. And I always try to repay that too. I always try to remember that. There's always somebody out there that's blessing you and helping you along the way, and I've really appreciated that in my career, and it's been very helpful. I used to refer to it kind of as the circle of life. I mean, it all connects. Participating in your community, being a leader in your company, being a leader in your family, being a leader in your church. I mean, those are all, signs of people who want to serve and who want to help and be a part of a community. And it's a time in America right now where we all need to kind of step in and serve and find a spot and really pitch in, whether you're Republican or Democrat, independent, or everybody needs to really be pitching in America right now. And I think helping at your community centers, helping in volunteering, all those things add so much to your own satisfaction, but also to the lives of others, and so it's a great reward ultimately.